Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Now what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle for my heart in a case. It's getting harder to act my age.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Black Knights, Rocket on quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Black Knights and the Bills. And it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at the Londoners. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their new quarterback, first-year signal caller out of South Carolina.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact,
the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Now he's free at the 35.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Motion man is Shakir. So after the INT, it's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Up the middle to Davis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Throw left side to Kincaid. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Inside give to Davis. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
Touchdown! Keon Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after, good by Grupe. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their 2nd possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Cook again. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 74 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14.
That's good for a London 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, you look at this defense. And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the number 1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets them 9. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. He stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Davis is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Grupe able to add the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Cook out of the gun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw now on 1st down. And they'll set up the screen to Vaughn. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
That's complete to Dell. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Black Knights have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. On play action, Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. That one taken in by Corley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Allen. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills add 6 to their lead. A point after, good by Grupe. And it's now 21-7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. James Cook running back out now. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Got his man, Dell. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They work now on 2nd and 9. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nico Collins, 62 yards. And the Black Knights get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Allen off the play fake. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From midfield, here's Allen. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On play action, Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Play action. Now it's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up, but taking it right down Broadway. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? it's a disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown, the last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got things going their way.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's Allen. This complete to Corley. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, a give to Davis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And they'll send the slot in motion left. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that will be incomplete. The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Black Knights offense and Nico Collins heading onto the field. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Down the left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. He'll look to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! John Mechie from 8 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Throwing now is Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Davis will try to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Here's Allen to throw it. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. 2nd down and 3. Slot man moves right. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The Black Knights offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start the drive with Cook.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
In motion right, that's Collins.
Again, it's Cook.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
Let's go. Smash, smash. Alert, alert.
They go play action here on 1st down.
They'll let this go deep for Collins.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Back to the ground, Cook. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And this offense on third down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw here.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now Allen. Completes it to Coleman. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Has his man. It's Shakir.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards. Here's a give to Davis. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They go again with Davis. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Allen from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Davis will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Groupie for the extra point.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive goes 8 plays.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Black Knights offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On a slant, here's Collins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Dell.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Mechie, the man in motion.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now back to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake. Allen.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. To the air, Allen. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him. Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Allen.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Now Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Here's Cook again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for London, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a, she just made a big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this a yeah. I'm like, like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Shooting star. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that it's complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated all night long. I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that it's complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown. It's like a hurricane. When she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. She burns her words into my skin. It kills me slowly. She holds me in her arms, her hands, the same. I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess that it's complicated. She's like and I just wanna be sedated all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown. It's like a hurricane. When she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. Like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown, She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown, It's like a hurricane. When she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. She comes around. All night long.